Hey friends, it's Lisa. Thank you and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my candle and wax empties for July of 2017. I think I say this in almost every video, and I know a lot of other people say it. Where is this time going? It is flying by. I can't believe another month is over. So I have gone through what I think is an exceptionally large amount of candles this month. I had a lot of time to burn. But anyway, I'll start off with some of the candles that I finished at the end of June after I made my video before I started my July scents. Now, if you had watched my if you watched my June empties, you'll remember that my theme was pineapple, strawberry, citrus. Okay, so first, left over from the ones that I got to finish after I made that video is I finished a 2-wick tumbler from Yankee of sweet strawberry, and as you can see, this thing got really dark, and I tried trimming the wicks, and I was really watching this, but no matter what I did, it got really sooty. I don't know if it was because it's from the outlet, but it was just like a really pleasant strawberry scent. I don't know what type of strawberry scent it was, but it smelled really good and I highly enjoyed it. I got to finish a Sicilian lemon. This is the medium 2-wick tumbler, which I believe is a newer size that they have, but this was paraffin, and this was just like just a beautiful lemon scent. Not like lemon pledge, but it wasn't like sugary sweet either. It was just very nice, and it burned pretty well. I mean, as you can see, the glass is pretty clean and it extinguished itself. I really liked this size, and I would, if they have this type of size candle in the future, I think that I would start buying maybe this size. Like I said, I think this is a newer size. They don't have all of their candles, and this is a 2017 pour. I also finished from Country Candle Citrus and Sage, and this is a candle that I got in May when I went to Kringle's headquarters up in Massachusetts, and this, oh man, as you can see, look how dark this is. I don't know if this was because it was 2 wicks or what, but this is another candle that no matter what I did, I would trim it basically to the wax line, and then 3 minutes later the thing would be sooting like crazy, and I had an aluminum lid on it. But it was just like that classic, I mean, citrus and sage smell. I thought it smelled very well, very good. This thing was saturated with oils, and it I actually didn't go all the way just because I realized that the wicks were traveling, and yeah, I liked it. I don't know if I mean, I have one more of a different scent in this size, but I don't know if I liked the 2 wicks just because of the fact that it did get so sooty so fast no matter what I did. I also finished a melt cup in strawberry lemon ice. This was the perfect thing to complement the medium jar of strawberry lemon ice that I was burning last month, or excuse me, back in June. Melt cups, they just smell great. They are intense, and they really help, especially if a jar candle is not bringing it. I love the melt cup. Lastly, from Kringle, I burned this coconut pineapple daylight. As you can see, this is what it looked like. It's just like a very nice tropical, like beachy type of pineapple coconut. It kind of reminds me a little bit of sunscreen, but I had this going and I highly enjoyed it. So those were the end of the June candles that I had in my collection that I was still burning, and now it's time for the things that I was doing straight in July. I had made a video and I had uploaded it, and it was basically my inspiration for July, which was like, it was so unique at the beach. But anyway, I did get through some candles. First, I did get through my coconut and vanilla bean. This burned all the way to the metal stud, and this is how much wax was left. As you can see, it was pretty clean. There's no real soot. I had an aluminum lid on it the entire time. There's some residue, but I enjoyed it. It was like a very rich, like dark coconut, not like a drink, not like a sunscreen, just like a more, I don't know, like more natural smelling coconut. And this was a 2017 pour. I finished a World Journeys of Jamaican Rum Punch. This was a 2-wick tumbler that I bought at the outlet. This is actually a 2016 pour, and this just smelled like delicious fruit punch. I mean, it literally, I guess, was representing what the sticker showed. It just smelled like the best fruit punch ever, which reminds me I need to start drinking fruit punch again. Next I have Tahitian Nights. This was my 2-wick tumbler, 20 ounce. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. This was a 22 ounce, and this was from a 2017 pour. This I love the smell of. It went all the way to the metal studs. This is another candle where it just was like super sooty. No matter what I would do, I would extinguish it, let it cool, trim the wick, and then it would still be producing soot. It was this soft wax, and as you can see towards the bottom, there was like a lot of just like wick residue that sunk. But I really enjoyed this scent. It was kind of light on its own, but I mean, just because it's light doesn't mean I don't love it. In my bathroom, I had this Kim Siebert Living Sea Salt candle, and this is something that I bought. It was either at Home Goods or TJ Maxx a couple months ago, but it's 100% soy wax. I could still burn it a little bit, but it just had that like default nice oceany salty type of smell. Yeah, it was really pleasant. These candles, this is the second one of this brand that I've burned. They have very, very thick wicks, and they tend to tunnel. So unless you plan on burning it for like a couple hours each time, it's going to tunnel and not correct itself. So you do have to make sure that you're going to be around and put the time in to burn this candle. And like I said, it's super thick wicks. I'm sure at the bottom there's just a ton of wick debris because this thing mushroomed like crazy. And this was another candle. It just, I mean, even though you can't really see like the sooting on the actual side of the candle, when I would watch it burn, there was just like soot pouring out of this thing. So I would probably not buy Kim Siebert Living again if I saw it in TJ Maxx. It just, both of the ones that I had, they just tunneled like crazy, thick wicks, lots of soot. I finished some non like beachy themed candles. The first that I finished, and I have that candle downstairs, but the wax is here, is Paris Cafe, and you can see I made some poorly made wax melts. But basically, I've explained this multiple times, this candle smells like a Dunkin' Donuts in the most deliciously best way possible. But when I was burning it, it smelled like what I would imagine disgusting on fire Play-Doh would smell like. So I tried to make fish shape wax melts, which went horribly, but when it melts, it doesn't matter what shape it is because it just liquefies. But now I use this in my kitchen in the morning, and it smells freaking amazing, like I'm at a Dunkin' Donuts. How high quality am I? In my bedroom, I finished this French Lavender 3-wick. This came out in the recent Paris collection from Bath & Body Works. And it smelled amazing on cold. It smelled amazing till about halfway of this candle. And then I have finally experienced the Bath and Body Works kerosene smell. All of a sudden I would go and I would sniff it and I'm like, oh, what? Oh God, it smells like kerosene. So I ended up melting it, or actually chunking it up. I didn't even melt it. And I've been throwing it in tea light burners in like my living room and stuff like that. So warming, it smells amazing. Burning, at this point, it smells like disgusting kerosene. I also finished a blushing pink rose petals. This was also from Bath and Body Works. I bought this online probably maybe like in March or April. I hadn't smelled it, but I love rose smelling candles, and I bought it because my stores didn't carry this candle yet, and then I smelled it on cold and I'm like, alright, generic smelling rose. And I thought that maybe that I would exchange it. But anyway, this month I was feeling like I wanted to put something floral in my bathroom. And so I just grabbed this and I ended up loving it so much that I brought it into my living area, and I just really enjoyed this candle, and it performed very well. I mean, it burned itself out. You can see there's minimal soot. I mean, there's some residue, but whatever. But it stayed strong to its smell the whole entire time. Like, it did not change in scent quality. It was beautiful the entire time that I had it. I warmed in my centerpiece this Coconut Beach scent cup, melt cup. I loved it. It smells amazing. I am actually still working on a candle right now of Coconut Beach, and I have to say the melt cup, like most melt cups that I'm finding, blow the candle out of the water. Like, this is just, it was like a beautiful, beautiful scent. I had it in my bedroom. I don't know if I would buy another Coconut Beach candle, but I would definitely feel like I would get Coconut Beach in a melt cup in the future. Lastly, the only actual wax that I completely finished was this Saltwater Taffy Wax Tart from Yankee Candle. I just bought this when I went to the Yankee Candle flagship store in May. To me, this just like gives me memories of going to the boardwalk, which is why I pulled it, because the boardwalk is at the beach, and I just felt like that would fit in with my beach theme. So I warmed this, and I got like a couple days out of this tart, and it smelled really good. It smelled like delicious sugar. And I know that's not necessarily beach, but like I said, it referred to the where you buy it. It was like, oh, that's beachy to me, so it fit into my beach theme. So that was my hopefully quick empties for July of 2017. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, and until next time, I hope you guys all stay well. See you guys. Bye!